We today are going to talk on how to plant garlic. So we're going to talk about how to plant garlic because it is time to plant garlic. It is one of the easiest and simplest things that you can do at your house. You don't have to have land. You don't have to have a huge, raised bed for it. You can literally grow it in a pot, which we are going to do today. And I will show you some of my garlic that's already coming up that I planted a few weeks ago. So the normal time to plant garlic is going to be before it gets freezing and before your ground hardens. So I guess if you plant it in a raised bed or pots or 5-gallon buckets, you really don't have to worry about that. But garlic does take 8 months to grow and mature. So that's why if you plant it in the wintertime, you literally don't touch it. And that is the best thing about growing it. So today we have one of my garlics that I grew last year. This is a hard neck garlic. And there's 3 different types of garlic. There is the hard neck, there is soft neck, and there is an elephant garlic. My goats are out here. So I grew the hard neck right now. I just always have been gifted hard neck, and then I just repurpose this every year. So I use tons of garlic, so I try to plant more garlic every year so I can always have that buildup of garlic. So super simple, so simple and so easy to do. The first thing you're going to do is take your bulb that you had and you're going to separate these cloves from the bulb. So I already broke some up. It's hard to do one-handed, but these are the ones that I already broke off here. So each one of these you can plant. So I have one, 2 here. No, I have 2. So one of these I'm going to plant and this one I'm going to plant. So I separated my garlic from the bulb. Now here are your individual pieces. So these are actually pretty large pieces, which I was really shocked about. Say hi. No, leave my garlic alone. They're out here grazing with me. So garlic, like I said, you want to keep the skin that's attached. So don't go scraping the skins off. Keep them on. That is the covering for them and protects them. So garlic, you actually plant 2 inches deep, 4 to 6 inches in spacing. And if you have the space, each row is going to be about 18 to 24 inches apart. So right now, I'm going to shove it down in there. The tip, that tiny point, this is going to be facing upwards. You're going to sit this upwards. And then you're just going to cover it up. Obviously, I'm not going to space these 18 to 24 inches apart right now. But we will get them spaced out. So we're just going to push that down in there, cover it up. Because since there's only 5 little bulbs here, it's going to be easy. Oh, Opal, guys. This is my bed that I had all my soil from my potato sacks. And here's the cat. Yeah, barn cat. All right, again, we're going to just put this one in this corner, push it down in there about 2 inches, lightly cover it up. And this one will probably put in the middle, so tip, so you have where it was attached in the, in the ground or in my raised bed.
Mommy,
what else is this?
I know that boy is not how to listen.
Oh, it's not listening. It's okay. So we're just going to cover it up. That is literally how simple garlic is. So then what you need to do is you need to put like a covering on. So the next step is to put like a covering on top of your garlic just to kind of preserve it and to keep it from the elements during the winter time. It is November here in Ohio, and it is actually pretty warm, which we won't complain, but we want to be able to prepare it for the winter months, which will probably be here in the next couple weeks, I'm assuming. So a lot of people mulch, put mulch, wood chips over top of it. because that will also break down to the soil and, you know, help the soil as well. But it also is a covering from the elements. You can do straw, which I did last year, and me personally, I will probably never do it again because wherever the straw came from, it had obviously a bunch of seeds and weeds inside of there. So when I covered my garlic, also the weeds popped up. So I was, you know, during the spring this year, I was trying to pick the weeds and it just became a mess. And then all of the roots in my raised beds, like on the bottom of it, when I removed the dirt, I was like, I'm trying to pull these weeds out. Man, this is tough. Just couldn't do it. So all the roots just gathered on the bottom, you know, and it was a rough time when I was cleaning my raised beds to replant my garlic this year. So the next best thing to do is leaves. So we have a big tree out front. It has, you know, the wind took all the leaves off. So I'm actually going to put some leaves over top of this. Yes, they'll probably blow away, but I'm probably gonna, you know, press them down, you know, kind of encapsulate it, I guess. And then leaves also, they disintegrate as well, and they make great compost for your compost pile and soil for your gardens. So that's what I'm going to do this year, is placing. All right, so these are my leaves from our front tree. Kind of press them down a little bit, not too hard. I'm not like pressing them hard, just enough to kind of stick in there to kind of hold it. So this year I still have one more raised bed to do. It was the hardest raised bed to clean because all of the roots. And last year was a very rough year with garlic with me, just because my chickens saw me plant it. So they ended up scratching so many of my bulbs out and loosening bulbs. I found bulbs dragged through the garden. I was pushing them in as fast as they were scratching them out. All right, y'all, I think that's good right there. So yeah, just got that as a covering there. Hey, stop it. I know, stop. What, Rubes? Are you in the tub? These are my garlics, cloves that I have already planted a few weeks ago. See, they're starting to sprout. So I definitely got to get them covered. See, some of them are popping out. We'll just push them down in there or cover them up a little bit more. But yes, this is how easy. You literally plant it and then just don't touch it. But yes, last year, see, these are the weeds that kept popping up from the straw that I had in here. But so I need to get some leaves over these. But my chickens, they saw me plant my garlic and they were literally in here just scratching and scratching and scratching. I had garlic all in my garden. I had it everywhere. So I didn't get the harvest that I wanted to this year, but my chickens have not seen me plant this yet. So here is what I was talking about, my third raised beds that I normally plant my garlic in. So these are just all the weeds that from the straw that I use. You can even still see like leftover straw. See just how tight, it's kind of hard to see, but all of it is like just one hunk of like dirt and roots and stuff that I can't. So I might just dump this. You ain't eating my garlic. Go. These animals. I should not have showed them my garlic. All right, y'all, but that is how easy it is to plant garlic. If you don't have the space, or you just want to grow a couple bulbs for yourself if you're not a crazy garlic eater. But that's how easy it is to grow it. So go ahead, grow it, and harvest it in 8 months. Have a great day.